Republicans are continuing to rail against the president over his response to a surge of migrants at the southern border. A group of senators is at the border today to draw attention to the issue, but President Biden insists the spike is not his fault. Raquel Martin joins us now live this morning from Washington. Raquel, this was a main focus at the first press conference yesterday.
Good morning. That's right. Immigration was front and center, but President Biden repeatedly defended his own border policies and blamed much of the breakdown we're seeing at the border right now on his predecessor and problems he inherited.
I'd like to think it's because I'm a nice guy, but it's not.
In his first press conference, President Joe Biden denied accusations his words have caused a surge of migrants at the southern border. Thousands of them unaccompanied minors.
It's because of lack of food. It's because of gang violence.
President Biden argues the migrant surge is an issue nearly every president must address.
Does anybody suggest that there was a 31% increase under Trump because he was a nice guy?
And while he says his administration is working to house and feed minors arriving alone,
the overwhelming majority of people coming to the border and crossing are being sent back.
I'm standing on the shore of the Rio Grande.
But early Friday morning, Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz, who led a group of 18 Republican senators to the southern border, painted a much different picture on Twitter.
Last month, 100,000 people came across the border illegally. We've already gone to detention facilities that are overrun, many of them with families.
Cruz and Republicans are calling on the president to take more aggressive action and reinstate Trump-era immigration policies to deter migrants from coming and stop drug cartels from profiting.
Put an end to it.
Rolling back the policies of separating children from their mothers, I make no apology for that.
President Biden says right now he's working to rebuild an immigration system he says was dismantled under the Trump administration. That includes investing more than $700 million in Central American countries at the root of the problem. And do expect to hear more from those Senate Republicans visiting the border today. One of the other issues they're raising is a lack of transparency. For weeks now, the White House has denied media access inside of border facilities, citing health concerns due to the pandemic. President Biden was asked about this yesterday. When he responded, he says he didn't know when exactly things would change. For now in Washington, Raquel Martin, back to you.